Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Eric and I like to read, and today I'm going to be doing a book haul. So it's been a while since I've done a book haul, so I figured why not show you guys some of the books that I've collected over the last couple months. So some of these are Christmas presents, some of these are Valentine's/anniversary presents, and the rest of them are books that I got in the mail through different publishers. So since Valentine's Day just passed, and our anniversary, Marcus and I's anniversary just passed as well, I'm going to show you guys what I got for that. And I'm very excited because this is a book that has been on my wish list for a very long time. So he got me volume 4 of Heartstopper, and I am so excited about this. I've actually already read it because I got very excited as soon as I saw it and read it the evening of. We did our little gift exchange at my lunch hour, so I couldn't really read it at that point, but I read it that night, and yeah, it's adorable. Definitely 5 out of 5 stars. I loved it. Now, the one thing that I found was very interesting is in this one, the pages are colored. And apparently in the UK, or no, sorry, in the US and Canada, they come with those colored pages, but then in the UK, they're black and white. And all of our other copies are, I guess, UK editions because they're all black and white. And so this part, the little head icon, is also at the bottom on all the UK editions, not the top. So this one doesn't line up with the rest of them on the shelf. So we're going to return this and get a UK edition so that they all match. But it's fine. I don't need to worry about waiting for it to arrive because I've already read it. I could not wait to read it, so I did that already. But yeah, this one was really good, and it definitely delved more into mental illness in this one, which was really cool because you got to see all the different effects it has on two people in a relationship. And yeah, it was really interesting to follow along with that kind of storyline, since for the most part in this series you're just being excited about the two boys being in love. So yeah, this one shows that you can have these things happen in relationships and work through them together as a couple. It's okay to have different support networks and people in your life that will help you out with these different things that you're dealing with. But yeah, this was a really good one. I loved it. The other part of his gift to me was Jonesy. And so this is actually a kid's book. It's a picture book about Jonesy the cat from the Alien series. So I'm so excited. I have the other picture book version of this where it's about the alien, if the alien was a homebody, a home stay-at-home parent, I guess. And so it's just following along with them doing household chores as an alien. So this one's following along with the life of Jonesy the cat, and I am so excited because it's adorable. It's absolute cuteness, and it's about one of my favorite sci-fi series of all time. So I'm really looking forward to flying through this picture book. It's going to take me 10 minutes, not even probably, but I'm still excited to look at it. The next book was sent to me by Penguin Teen, and so that is In the Serpent's Wake, and this is actually the second book in a series. So I don't have the first book in the series yet. I'm going to have to go purchase the first book in the series so that I can get to this one. And it shows on the back of the book, the first one is Tess of the Road. So yeah, I'm excited. I don't really know much about this series, but the covers are stunning. So that's something that's going to pull me in to make me want to read the series. And I can't really even dive into what's on the back of this book because I don't want to spoil myself for the first book since this is a sequel. But thank you, Penguin Teen, for sending this to me. Penguin Teen also sent me these two graphic novels. So they're the Montague twins. This is The Witch's Hand, and this one is The Devil's Music. And I had never heard of these before, but what I'm getting is that they're kind of Hardy Boys style graphic novels. And that's awesome. I was so excited when I opened it up and saw that it was a graphic novel, because I get really excited about new graphic novels I've never heard about. And yeah, so it's so cool. I'm really excited to read these. I think I'm going to fly through them. I used to read the Hardy Boys when I was a kid. My aunt had all the books on her shelf and I would borrow them and read them. And yeah, they were a good time. So I'm definitely excited to see them in graphic novel format with a new take on, well, new Hardy Boys. And yeah, so I'm excited to read these. So thank you, Penguin Teen, for these as well. The next two books I got from HarperCollins. This was following a Frenzy Presents event. So Frenzy Presents is kind of like when HarperCollins gets their like influencers together for it's not really like a meet and greet, but it's like we have like a Zoom conference and we go over all the new books that are coming out in the next like quarter. I'm actually one of the people on their like committee for this session, so that's really exciting and really cool because we get to give our input to them, and then they will take that input and help it like make their events even better than they are, and that's awesome. And it shows that they're really listening to their influencers and wanting to do what's best for them, which is fantastic. So the first one I have is the Chandler Legacies, and I'll just give you like a brief synopsis at the back. So it says, from the Stonewall honor-winning author of Like a Love Story comes a necessary revelatory novel about the enclosed world of privilege and silence at an elite boarding school and the unlikely group of friends who dare to challenge the status quo through their writing. So that sounds cool. I think that will be a lot of fun and probably a very quick read. The other one I got, which I'm very excited about because this was kind of like higher up on my list. And that's another thing that I really think is cool is that the influencer program now, when we have these events, there will be like, usually we get a couple arcs after the events, and now they let us rank them on like which ones we want the most. And this was one on my like top of my list, and that is Blood Scion. So I'm really looking forward to this one. Listen to this synopsis because it sounds awesome. Following one girl's journey of magic, injustice, power, and revenge, this emotionally charged debut, inspired by Yoruba Nigerian mythology, will utterly thrill and capture fans of Children of Blood and Bone and An Ember in the Ashes. So, like, it doesn't give you too much, because, like, this is just an ARC copy, so there's not much to, like, put on right now. But I loved An Ember in the Ashes. I thought it was so much fun. I haven't read Children of Blood and Bone, but I've heard that it's also a very good series. And, yeah, this cover is just badass. Like, I feel like this is going to be a really cool fantasy book, and I'm stoked. I've also been getting lots of books from Angry Robots Publishing, and I honestly will say that their catalog sounds amazing. They sent me a catalog of all their 2022 releases coming out, and like, I want to read all of them. So I would definitely like be open to getting more books from them. But they sent me this one, which is Stringers, and this is actually just a proof copy. And it barely gives you anything on the back. So like, I don't even know what to expect, but all it says is knowledge can get a man killed, especially when he has no idea what it means. That's it. That's all they give you. So yeah, I have no idea what to expect going into this book, but I'm excited. I'm really excited. And this is like one of my favorite colors. I love green. So that is also something that like catches my eye when it's on the shelf and makes me want to like gravitate towards it. But yeah, I'm really excited to read more of Angry Robots books because they all sound fantastic. The next book is one that Marcus actually got me for Christmas, and that is All of Us Villains by Amanda Foody and Christine Lynn Herman. So he actually read this book and he really enjoyed it, and he thought immediately that this is a book that I would enjoy. So he got it for me, and I'm pretty excited because I've heard about it too. I think I talked about this in one of my videos where I show like new releases that are coming out. So yeah, this one definitely piqued my interest, and I'm looking forward to actually getting to this when I do. Marcus also gave me this graphic novel for Christmas, which is called Die. I don't think either of us have heard of this series before, but he thought that it looked really cool and it would be something that I would be interested in. It says on the back, in the 90s, 6 teenagers disappeared into a fantasy role-playing game. Only 5 returned. Nearly 30 years later, these broken adults are dragged back to discover the game isn't finished with them yet. Like, how cool does that sound? Yeah, I think this will be really cool. And this is only the first volume in this series. I don't even know how many volumes there are. It's also by Image Comics, and Image, like, they're a good publisher. They have a lot of good comics that they put out. So I have full faith that this is going to be a good one. Okay, and the rest of the books I'm going to show you guys are all Harlequin novels. So I got some more books from Harlequin, and then I kind of like got onto one of their programs by accident where they send you monthly books. And then I tried to cancel it, but then like they still sent me another box. So it's officially canceled now, but I have a bunch of Harlequin books, and I'm not even showing you all of them. Some of these were like Amish related, which I'm giving to my mom because she loves like any book that is related to like an Amish story. You should see her boxes of books at home that have just like Amish books. I don't know. It's a weird like fascination of hers, but I'm gonna give those ones to her because she saw that I got them and she got really excited. But I'll just show you briefly like the ones that I still have here. So we have Keeping Them Safe, An Alaskan Secret, Her Easter Prayer. They also sent them to me in like large print. I don't know why. The Texan's Truth, Arctic Witness, and this one's a suspense one, so that gets exciting. The Shoe Diaries. Honestly, like I have no idea when I'm gonna read any of these because they all sound so ridiculous. Ready to Protect, Unsolved Abduction, Perilous Wilderness Escape, and this one actually does look pretty good. Like I'd be down to read this one because yeah, it looks like a survival story and I'm a big fan of those. Fugitive Hunt, Death Valley Hideout, and The Texas Killer Connection. So those are all the books that I got for my book haul over the last couple months. Hopefully I don't have any more Harlequin books coming because that is a lot of Harlequin books and I can't read that many. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought of this book haul in the comments down below. If you've read any of these books, tell me if they're good or not, or I should pick them up soon. Also, let me know which one of these you think will be my favorite out of the bunch. I already know that Heartstopper was a 5 out of 5 stars, so like we'll not include that one because that one already got an amazing rating from me. But I think out of the bunch I just showed you guys, I'm really looking forward to All of Us Villains and Blood Scion. I think those books are going to be so good, so I'm really excited. Anyways, if you guys want to support me, I have a Patreon and a Ko-fi page, which I'll put in the description down below, as well as linked by my bookmarks. You guys know the drill. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification button so you get notified when I post new videos. I post my videos on Mondays and Thursdays. And until next time, keep on reading.